This is Ibtihal, who's recently gone viral for calling out another Muslim man in Microsoft AI for using and promoting the use of AI for the wrong reasons. In other words, that get you shadow banned on this application. Well, can you imagine the sacrifice she had to put herself through? The things she had to sacrifice to speak out? It's not as easy as just calling things out on social media. That girl put her career online. No company no company is going to hire her in the future, especially if they're aligned with whatever Microsoft is up to. And she had a lot of courage to call it out there in person. Many people start attacking each other and, go on this rampage against others online behind fake usernames. But as soon as they're called out in public with their real identity, they just tend to not, they can't take a stand anymore, but not her. What she did is something millions and millions of people have failed to do in person. You got to call out these companies. My previous video was talking about AI and how turning yourself into cartoon is not really turning you into cartoon. You're handing over your data to these companies. And now to see her calling out Microsoft, the guy who worked on this, Mustafa, calling him out, telling him that his technology is being used for the wrong reasons is amazing and extraordinary to see, because I do see people take a stand online and create videos, share, promote, and call for these, movements. But I've not seen a female do this in person, especially in the corporate world. This is really hard to do in the corporate world. For those of you who are not part of the corporate world, you won't understand. But for those of you who are, you know what she's sacrificed. You know what she's opened herself to. You know what she's exposed herself to. May Allah bless her. May Allah give her confidence and more courage, and to make her firm in her stance, and also wake up other Muslims, because it's not just a Muslim issue, it's an issue related to humanity at this point. But mainly, may Allah wake up the Muslims who are part of this and are unaware that they don't want to say anything because they lose their jobs, they don't want to say anything because they lose their source of income, and no company is going to hire them. The problem is not losing your job. The problem is it becoming a part of your CV and experiences, which will turn others away from you. And it's not something easy to do. So glad to see it had to be a Muslim female who took a stand like that. It did not come from a male. Yes, men have been part of this boycott movement, as yes, jazahumullah khair, but to do this in the corporate world, within the corporate setting, at one of their, like you could say, anniversaries, 50 something anniversary for Microsoft, is unheard of. This is a first one coming from a Muslim female.